What's up, everybody? Brett here, back today playing some more Battle Brothers. And we are picking up a little bit after where we left off last time. If you will remember the end of yesterday's episode, we fought a pretty epic battle against Lindworms and Undead. Perhaps a bit unnecessary, but it was fun nonetheless. And for our trouble, we were able to craft the Lindworm shield. Not the best shield in the game, but definitely up there, and it looks sweet. What was the issue, though? This is the main issue, and the reason why I skipped a few days ahead and just took a couple small fights in turn. But we needed to get tools, so I basically had to go in a sort of a roundabout manner to different cities and get tools. But I have taken a contract here to conquer the holy site of the ancient city. So we're going to go down here and do that. The problem is, even after all the tools that I've been able to round up, I'm still going to be... Is that 15 short? So we're going to definitely be going into battle a little bit short-handed, but hopefully, you know, we can deploy some numbers and overwhelm our opponents and not really suffer too much because of that. Yeah, why did I bring you guys in right here? Well, we've got a little bit of fight here that we're about to take. Just a random army, small army from the south was attacking Lowenskantz, and they made ruins of whatever these little buildings here were. But we've also got some levels. Let's knock that out before we do anything here. We've got Tiberius here, future dagger bro extraordinaire. Give him some solid stats. What else were we rocking on him? He is going to be a heavy dagger bro, which is a little strange. I think we're just going to take the 2 in maximum fatigue here. And the thing is, dagger bros are way more effective if you can take stuff like overwhelm. So it's making me think his initiative is pretty naturally high. We take the shield off of him especially. And of course he doesn't. He's a dagger bro. He doesn't need a dagger. Let's give that to someone else. Here we go. Yeah, but he's got to get to the point where he has duelist. Let's give him overwhelm right now. Or just rotation. You know what? Overwhelm. Let's pull the trigger. It's what I know I need. So we're going to end up giving him dodge and then nimble. So we're going to keep him light. I think that's the right call. But for the moment, he's got to be a shield bro. So just, he doesn't die. Doesn't die in combat before he ever reaches his full potential. Wolf here. Happy to see him hit Battleforge before this upcoming battle. We'll take that. He's a pretty straightforward brother with some good rolls. I'll take a 3 there. And I'm going to take a 3 in melee defense, even though he needs resolve. Let's maybe hope for some better rolls there. Ascari, we still need to name him. Or rename him, I should say. Let's grab quick hands on him. And then next we'll grab the crossbow proficiency. Take a 4 in range skill. I will happily take a 3 in resolve. And I'm going to take this, I mean it kind of hurts a little bit because these are excellent rolls in both fatigue and initiative. But I'm going to take the 4 in hit points because we've got to get him up to 72. Otherwise, Nimble's not even that effective. If you don't have high hit points, it doesn't really do much. It's all a percentage-based thing. And then we have Andreas Sigmar Servant here. Excellent 4 roll in ranged. I'll take a 5 in initiative, I suppose. And these other rolls are quite bad. Could go for a little bit of range defense. I think I'm just going to go for either HP or maximum fatigue. And I'm going to roll HP. That's 4 HP plus nimble. And now his kind of defenses are locked in. As far as the actual perks that we're going to give to try and boost that. And yeah, with that done, let's head into our first little battle here. There is an officer, which is why I was mainly excited to take this fight. It's an open field at daytime, which should favor us. Because their handgunners have to get in close. He's got some sick armor on. And that's a great helmet. That's the same helmet that we have on Arcus here. And a scimitar. Which I think would replace the Crypt Cleaver. But let's let them come in first. There's only 10 of them. I feel like they're going to have to move. Conscripts coming in, that's fine. Very curious how the officer will behave. Alright, big whiff. Crossbowman might be more effective here. If I can, I will surround him. And try and do a little bit of a dagger party to get his gear. Just have to keep in mind, our armor is a bit tattered on some of our brothers. We want them to engage us. But we have very powerful defensive bros like Jake, who also have really high armor considering how low we are on tools. So here I'm going to take that. I'm going to shield wall here. 61%. Feel pretty good. Let's go for some aim shots. I'm going to go on the conscript for 73%. I'm just going to play to the percentages. I would probably rather kill the gunners. I'll wait here with Tiberius, because we could potentially stun with Uldric and get bonus damage from the Coddle. I see an opportunity to get a good shot here, so I think I'm going to take it. Not bad. Get our crossbowmen in a bit better of a position. If I could get up and around here, that would be amazing. I'm going to try. At the very least, Rodrigo might distract. If we adrenaline, I can lock them down and prevent that handgun from firing, which is what I think I should do. Good hit. Pardon me. Alright, we're in there. I could step in here and go for a line shot. Man, I'm too greedy for damage. I think that's the play. Stepping in here would have prevented some damage. This is going to be pretty crucial here, seeing how they maneuver. And with no armor left, he's a pretty vulnerable target. Yeah, see, now I wish I had got in there. Oh, that's so much damage on Wolf. Okay, going on Uldric is perfect. Let's just go for the 4-man. This is very atrocious. Even at 10 men. I think going for the greedy play wasn't right. Because their handgunners are very good. They just don't seem to miss very often. And we're missing a lot. Later, man. That was very good, needless to say. So they're covering up now. Nice, we land the stun. I can adrenaline here to go first again. I think that's probably worth it. Whether we hit them through their double shield wall, I don't know. Alright, and we're going to go for the death blow, which is more effective versus stun targets. We missed the second shot. Alright, show me what you got. We hit one of them. Damn. I tried to get lucky and get back there. We are getting wrecked by this handgunner. We should have shut him down. He's done more damage than like everyone else combined. I need to respect them more. Damn, we had 2 clear shots on the gunner. They weren't great percentage chances. Okay, we have a chance to hit 2. Yeah. We do have quick hands though, so let's switch it up. About to say, let's hit their handgunner. That would be wonderful. That was a 59er. Swing and a miss. So for those of you who don't know, this is kind of a somewhat recent change. You do not do full damage. Whenever you like shoot at someone and miss and hit someone else, you're not getting full damage off of that attack. I think it's like 75% damage, something like that. No, no, no. This is terrible. I need to step in here. Damn. Couldn't get there. And their shield wall really is messing me up. Nice. I stunned him again. Beautiful. There we go. No handgun for you. Let's get that spear out. We might just be able to get this guy. This is kind of wrapping up now. But I feel like a lot of our dagger bros are down here. Wolf is not in a good position. He has no... Yeah. He has no armor. I'm going to hit him with one more of those. Scary definitely doesn't have a dagger. Go for this. Yeah, I was about to say, that could be huge. And we nail it. And for our trouble, we get another handgun. Which we may or may not want. Let's back up with Moody. He's done his job. So this would just be a great fight regardless of what happens next. The problem is we do not have the tools to repair our stuff after this, and we have a pretty dangerous mission ahead of us. I should have just shattered this dude's shield a while back. But all we need is one hit. One hit and, like, he's over. So I'm going to step in here. The shield's almost breaking naturally. And we land another stun. I don't want to do that again. I think it's dagger time. But this guy's got to go too. Step in over here. We cannot switch. We do not have the fatigue. Okay. Tragedy could still befall us. I mean, that hurt. Yeah, we don't have a dagger here. This is not quite a puncture. I don't really want to do that to him. So instead I'll step over here. Let's destroy his shield. Surprised to get it in one shot. Oh my god. Because eventually when this guy wakes up, we're going to have to fear him. The scimitar is a serious weapon, and we haven't done, like, the prerequisite damage. If I hit him one more time with that cudgel, which I don't even have equipped anymore, it'll probably destroy that armor. Just decided to take a shot at him. This is quickly becoming very dangerous. I wish some of our brothers down here were up top. We've got 3 real dagger bros of the type that we need with puncture. Okay, that took out almost 100 armor. It took out 90 armor. That's going to be difficult to repair. I can't believe it took that long to kill that guy. Okay. Would have been nice if he wanted to run. Step up here. There we go. And we got him. And we got the scimitar too. Whether we get the helmet and stuff is a whole different matter. I would love it if they gave me some tools. Only 10. We got the helmet, but not the armor. Damn. The helmet's a great pickup, don't get me wrong. And so is double handguns. We have a ton in our inventory already. We have 2. So now we've got 4 handguns plus the 2 we already owned. I think we're getting to the point where we can afford to sell them, but we're going to have to repair them first. But that helmet is an awesome pickup. Not getting the armor, very sad, especially the risk we took when you consider that to try and get it. It was not easy. But a helmet like this should definitely be on a two-handed bro like Rodrigo. Let's hook him up there. The gladiator helmet. It's all about fatigue at this point. It's like, who can wear this stuff without being exhausted? Sadly, Reynold has his permanent injury now. It's partially collapsed lung. His fatigue is not so great. Wolf could wear this. Wolf Bloodarm could wear that no problem. And that gets rid of one of these ancient legionnaire helmets. It's kind of trash. Get that out of here. And then instead of repairing this armor, let's just swap it out for something that's fresh. That'll save us a little bit in tools. The cleaver. Man, we might just have to hold off on switching. We could compare these two just to see. I think I did this in the Gladiator Let's Play, but I actually don't remember what we, figured out was the better weapon, or the more situationally better weapon. So 48 durability versus 64 on the scimitar, obviously better. 60 to 80 versus 65 to 85, so just generally better DPS on the scimitar. And you lose 10% effectiveness versus armor. And it's also 2 heavier. I would say I would usually rather have 10 damage, which is what it amounts to, over a 10% increase effectiveness versus armor. It's going to be better versus lower tier enemies. Decent. It's going to be still probably better versus medium tier enemies as far as like their armor values. The only time I think the Crypt Cleaver comes into play is when you're talking about like Orc Warriors. I think then it might have a slight advantage, but you'd have to really run the numbers to see. Sadly though, I don't have the resources to repair this. It's just going to add extra stress on our repair bill, so to speak. We've got a level here on Moody, as he deserves. He did great in that last battle. Happy to take a 4 in range skill. Happy to take a 3 in fatigue for him. And I'll probably just take a 3 in range skill. What do we put on him though? We've got quick hands and rotation, so those are 2 of our good utilities skills. Could go for something like Killing Frenzy. Anything that adds damage bonus to something that does AoE is generally pretty damn strong. Because he doesn't have high initiative, because we've chosen to go heavy with him, I consider him more of a polearm bro than I did a handgun bro. He just kind of shook out this way. I'm going to go for Killing Frenzy. But because of that, because of his lower initiative, stuff like Overwhelm isn't going to be that useful, sadly. So I would like to make a handgun bro, like Ascari, who has really high initiative and can stack Overwhelm on large groups. I think that'll be valuable one day. But here we go. How many tools do we need now? 109. Oh, man. I feel like we need to go... I feel like that's not acceptable. Like, there's no way. If I go down here now, we are not going to have a good time. Oh, they have a supply caravan coming in. Will that give them more tools, perhaps? Let's see. I want to give it a second to sink in. It does not appear so. They do have a really cheap bill hook. Unfortunately for me, we don't really need those anymore. Now, I'm not going to sell everything here. I'll sell the cheapest stuff. But we're going to hold off on selling all the expensive stuff until we get to a place that likes us a good bit more. But here we are, already pretty much out of tools. They had some good weapons in there. Very cheap armor. A Saleh helmet. That's my weakness right there. Can't pass up a Saleh helmet. You see them so rarely. Let's give that to Andreas. And we're good on money for right now. Let's go. We're going to go to Wolfenstein. And then we're going to take some sort of roundabout path to try and get more supplies. Oh, man. We're not rich, but we have enough to pay for our stuff. And we have enough stuff that if we have to sell, we can. And this is nicely timed. By the time we get to Wolfenstein, it'll be day. We need 77 tools, which basically means we're buying all the tools they have. Armor smith. Just seeing what they have. Good idea to get a feel for the prices. And thank goodness, they've got all the tools we need, I think. This is awesome. And the prices to sell here are not bad. So I'm going to get rid of a few things to help me pay for it. Because I have to buy them all. Because not only are we going to need to repair all the stuff we currently need, but after the next battle, we're probably going to be in dire straits as well. Yeah, I'm going to even sell off a little more. Scimitar. I'm going to sell the Khopesh. We can get more of those later. I want to have at least 5 days. That seems like a reasonable amount. 5 days worth of food, 5 days worth of pay. Man, there's a bunch of name suggestions that would be great for farmers. So I'm going to pick someone up here. And let's just hope. Casimir the Peaceful, that's an interesting title. Steinmar here is the cheapest. In war, farms are hotspots for armies, not just to feed themselves, but to recruit from the stable of strong men who work those lands. Steiner knows a couple of kinds of hoes, all of which the farmhand can swing with ease. Word of coming violence, however, drove him from the peaceful vacation of farming. Steiner once took a mule kick to the face. Its foot broken. They had to put the animal down. He better have an iron jaw with a story like that. Let's hire him. Please be good. Okay. He's not bad. This is a pretty standard bro. Neither amazing nor terrible. I don't really have the gear to put him in at the moment. But we'll get there after the upcoming battle. I'm kind of tempted to buy another bro or to hire another bro. As cities grow and distance themselves from the hinterland, citizens often forget to whom their full bellies owe gratitude. Grimold became a farmhand to help feed his dozen kids and 2 wives. Wow. Well done, sir. One day he realized his strong body had more value chopping heads than milking cows. Judging by his size, there must have been a lot of meat in that corn Grimold spent all his life eating. I wish their stories tied in more closely to their potential traits. Because I feel like with a story like that, he should be like a giant. And he's not, but he's another pretty standard bro. A spear and shield bro. Probably even more so than Grimwald, or more so than Steiner here. Just kind of to denote what I'm thinking of doing with him. This guy might be a decent throwing weapon sword bro. It's kind of what I'm looking at him as. And this guy could be another, like, pretty solid tank for us. A spear bro, if you will. We can just temporarily, just to offload some of our gear. Okay. Well, that's enough of that. I kind of feel like I need to sell something else. Yeah, we're going to get more handguns. I'm not worried about it. I would love more dogs, though. And thank goodness, we're going to be able to repair. That's why it's so dangerous fighting Lindworms, guys. They're really just a late game enemy for when you run out of cool stuff to kill and cool items to get. They're really not for, like, before you finish your first major conflict. Like, we really took that fight early. Someone even said that in the comment section, like, well, it's a bit early, but we did it. I mean, honestly, we almost didn't lose anyone in that fight. Reynold got one shot, probably from a hit in the head, I think Mr. Blue said. And that makes sense to me. When I saw that, I was kind of shocked that he went down like that. I don't think he was at full armor, but he was pretty damn close. For him to go from like 75% armor and like 100% HP to dead was insane. Our minstrel's up to some shenanigans again, so let's see what's up with that. Ack is looking for his loot. Upon not being able to find it, he resorts to an air loot instead, playing playfully with his thumb. Oh, we've seen this one before, but it's great because it puts our brothers in good spirits. Feel free to read that one if you'd like, but we have read that before. Now, if we get close to Hakim al-Ramal, they will send people to attack me. So I am going to take a shortcut here through the mountains and down the coast. I would like to take this fight, honestly. And I would also like to attack any trade caravans they might have coming. We could just sort of camp here and attack and raid. Bulwark. Ah, these are mercenaries. The chance to kill some mercenaries, which is not an easy fight. If we can get there before nighttime, we should have an advantage with all of our range tools. But mercs are not easy targets. But look at this guy. He's got a war bow we might be able to take off of him. And a fighting spear. I would love to get a Bardich as well. Pretty sweet weapon. Let's wait for them to step in. Because step in, I think they shall. Oh, wow. Okay. Well, you have one war bow. I've got two. And 2 crossbows. Nice. But their stats are good. These guys are not pushovers. We're going to step up. Oh, okay. I didn't expect him to move, honestly. Otherwise, I certainly would not have. I don't think the handgun's going to do a lot here. Their numbers are not very high. When I saw the spear wall, double shield wall, I assumed they would not move. And I honestly think they wouldn't have. If I had stayed still. I really want to get that guy while he's out in the open. And we double whiffed. We have rotation. Nice. See, that's not good. We're going to adrenaline there, just to get the high ground. Go for a nice surround here. Didn't even freak him out at all. Interesting. Let's put Uldric here on the outside. Good hit. It's the most vulnerable position, and he's got the best defensive stats. And we nail their merc. See if we can do it again. We missed 3 shots on him. That feels so bad. It's okay. Let's go for the bill hook. No one... Oh, we could have rotated Miguel in there. Let's see what he does, though. He's got a mace. He'll probably go for a stun of some type. Expecting an aim shot here from this guy. I could step in. That's very dangerous against a high ground Bardich. But it also shuts down a warbow. So it's a bit of a trade-off. Not saying he can't whip out a hatchet and beat me with it. I like applying double overwhelm there, and yeah, that hurt. As expected. We got to get through him. And that guy as well. Let's get him out of his net. We'll go around the spear wall. He might not do it again. But we need to help out Rodrigo. He should have Lone Wolf right now. No, I guess he shouldn't. Wolf is too close. That's good. That kind of sets me up for what I'm hoping will be a nice round swing. There we go. Smashed. Let's get in there and reinforce. Nice. Land the stun. Very good. Get in a little closer. Probably should have used adrenaline there. Almost certainly should have used adrenaline. Hopefully that doesn't come back to bite me. It probably will, though. I think they're going to go first. I had a chance to hit that guy before he had a chance to smack me a couple times with his hatchet. That I knew was going to hurt. We gave him a line shot. Alright, well, we're going to have to take a second to repair. Damn. We don't have to get very lucky, guys. Just a little bit lucky. This is such a bad fight. I wish I had just hung back. Sometimes I'm a victim of my own, like, aggressive play. Mercenaries are enemies you can't play like that. Their stats are as good as yours. And now we have to be very concerned about losing someone here. Especially if we whiff that. Alright, adrenaline comes in. We need him to land his next attack. Which he should be able to do. This cactus is messing us up. Even on the high ground, his stats are such that he should hit. He is wavering, though. And he does have a stack of overwhelm, so I guess it shouldn't be too surprising. 60%! And we crushed him. Step in there on that guy. We didn't get the Bardich, though. So there was, I think there still is, an ambition to kill. Oh, we gotta go for Deathblow. And we missed both of them. There was an ambition to kill mercenary companies, and this, I think, is our first mercenary company kill in this Let's Play. We'll step in. If we got another warbow, that would make this entire fight worth it. I don't think we got it. Man, we're getting pretty unlucky on like stuff we're getting versus not getting. I wanted the fighting spear. The Bardich would have been cool, although not really necessary. We're pretty much good in terms of like two-handed weapons. But we didn't get anything. We didn't get the fighting spear, we didn't get the bardage, we didn't get the warbow. We didn't get any of the armor, any of the helmets. Damn. Well, that was not worth it. I mean, we got some experience, which is cool, but like, yeah, at the end of the day, not super worth. Kind of bummed about that. Let's take Killing Frenzy, I think, on Tongue. Just for more damage. I would also like to get rotation on all my brothers. You know what? Let's take that, so I don't forget. Range skill, nice to see a 4. Nice to see a 4 there as well. And I'm going to take another 5 in initiative. His initiative is about as pumped as it'll go. So I think next time we would take like a resolve or a HP boost. Arcus here. I've not settled on making him an axe bros, even still. Although I probably just should. Just for the sake of having a diverse build. Unfortunately, our whole like Warhammer theme hasn't gone out the window, but it definitely got a lot worse when I realized we can't get monks and flagellants and all these different types of backgrounds that would have been really cool. Probably should have saved that whole concept. Well, if I would have known, I would have saved that concept for a more open run. But yeah, not cool. So I think I probably should just pull the trigger and make him another axe or a axe bro. And just help him out. It'll help out his fatigue. Nice 3. Nice 3 in fatigue as well. And I'll take this 3 in melee defense over pumping his range defense more. His melee defense is quite small. And with Rodrigo pretty burnt out, I think it's safe to bring in Reynold. And we can bring in Ulfric perhaps over Tiberius. Is anyone dangerously hurt? Miguel's helmet is smashed. It's a 115. You could probably just repair it. How's Tiberius' helmet? Tiberius' helmet is great. So let's do a... Oh, wait. Nope. Little switcheroo there. Got it. Were they really the only ones that were hurt? Yeah, that's fine. And because we know we don't want to take this fight at night anyway, we're just going to camp here. But instead of just, I guess instead of camping... No, we need to camp. We need to expedite the amount of tools that we're using, which camping does. Okay. Let's get there. Some type of beast was lurking around us in the night. You ever hear stories about people going to the Arctic and stuff, and then they wake up and there's like polar bear tracks all around their tent? Sounds terrifying. You're surprised to see the defenders leaving the ancient city and trekking across the open field. A quick scouting report relays that they've received reinforcements sometime in the past few days and are emboldened by numbers alone. On one hand, their deep ranks are a bit unsettling, but on the other hand, facing them on even ground will be much easier. Though by your honest estimation, it is their mistake to face the Sons of Sigmar at all. So I think because I took so long, maybe it didn't give me the option, as it has in the past, to like whittle their forces down through some means. This is a scary fight though. We had trouble with 10. Basically this exact same army, but with like 2 fewer gunners and 3 fewer conscripts. So let's hope that we can do a better job this time. Well, if we get a chance to shut down gunners, we should. And you know what I should have done also? Is I should have got our fire grenade out. But they're being a lot more aggressive this time. Their conscripts are coming right in. And I think what we need to do is not be scared to engage the conscripts, but we need to flank. The officer is going in kind of right where I was hoping to get in. It's going to make it a little trickier. Let's hold off here. Yeah, we might have to flank from the top. This is what I wanted right here. I'll take a 4-man shot. Didn't hit anything. Damn, they're so resistant. Step here. Try and get the kill. There we go. Start the snowball. Start the shockwave snowball. I'm going to put Uldric in this dangerous position because he can handle it. I want to lock down as many of them as I can. So as I was talking about flanking, the way I'm looking at it now is we might be able to cut through them quickly. Quickly enough to get in on some of these gunners before they become an issue, but maybe not. Oh my god. That does so much damage. I'll never land a shot, and they'll land like on 4 bros at once. Alright, that's a 5 bro shot. And we kill one. But he was almost dead already. We hit their gunner at least. Looks like we hit the officer too. That was a good shot. Can't really complain about that. Go for an aim shot on that gunner. Man, if we could have killed him. He's got 3 stacks of overwhelm and a pierced arm muscle and an injured shoulder. I'm hoping he can't hit me. But you never know. God dang. Alright, Screamer. We need big shots. I don't really have a good line of sight on anyone. Man, no one really. Okay, that was a lucky hit though. Let's get out the long axe. And maybe we could start breaking shields for Justin. That's dangerous. Don't like that at all. Don't like missing there either. Yeah, with the sword lance, I'd probably rather just reload here. Go for the big hit on the officer. I think we probably want to try and put the damage on the officer if we can. Let's support up top. I'll take a 65. We're going to have a hard time getting through this now. We weren't able to get as many kills as I thought we might be able to. Nice. I'll take it. And we've got to shut down that handgunner 100%. Kind of just want to try for the handgunner kill before he gets to shoot us. Not killing him is pretty huge. It feels real bad for us. We have a 51% chance to end him. I feel like putting stacks of overwhelm was pretty important. He stunned me, damn. I'm gonna take... Yeah, I think I need to take the 3-fer. And we triple whiff. This is gonna hurt. And it did. Let's do this again. And we got him before he could shoot, and we also get the reset. Maybe we get the officer kill, and we do in another scimitar for our collection. I'll take a 48% into a switch. That's not going to work. Nice! And we cut his artery too, so bleeding is to be expected. Screamer's in kind of a rough shape, but I think he has nimble and dodge. Good hits. Oh, damn. Well, he probably needs to be rotated now. Let's take out that shield. Now that I know long axes have a pretty damn good chance of one-shotting them. This is important. It was worth risking his armor. We needed... Well, I wanted to try and help him. When in doubt, banner out. That's what I always say. Very good. But because we're not in melee range, let's just get our axes out too. Nice, and that freaked out some other dudes. I would love to get to him before he can shoot. I don't know if I'll be able to step someone in. I could have probably tried with Wolf. He might have made it. Just don't stun me again, bro. I'm just going to shoot into him. Try to apply Overwhelm. That was a lot of stacks for him to still hit us, but that's okay. Was it 4 or 2? Alright, happy to land that. Bill hook time. Very good. Go for the guy on the hill. Let's break his shield as well. Reynolds still proving quite useful despite his handicap. Screamer. Let's go up there. Alright, we're going to step down here and try and take this handgunner out. No shooting for you. Thank you, sir. So this... I think this is the only fight we have to do. Just going off the verbiage used in the description, saying like their entire forces were gathered, basically. I'm hoping that's what that means. Could easily be another battle after this, though. They're not paying me a fortune for this fight. Not going to waste any more ammo on you. We just need a few lucky hits. We did not get any. Well done. There we go, those were good. We've killed so many and fully surrounded him. For him to be, like, still fighting is kind of insane. Alright, let's finish this, please. There we go. The money is ours. Any of the loot besides the scimitar. We got another sweet helmet. I mean, I can't be mad at that. I can't expect to get these guys armor every time. I think it's more important that we survive these battles than that we try to play around like one officer. Now, did we indeed conquer it? That's a big question. This is a 290 helm. Who can wear this heavy beast? Probably Arcus. Definitely Rodrigo. This is a 255, correct? And this is also a 255, but it's a lot lighter. So if we have a brother like Reynold... Man, we could try and find for him the holy waters that will cure this for him. Let's give this to Uldric. And then pass on the kettle hat to... The thing about Miguel, we'll give it to Miguel. But I can't put him in a helmet, I think, with -3 vision, I believe. That might mess him up. But I think he's fine with -2. Now another scimitar, lots of handguns, all very good stuff to sell. Yeah, the enemy is defeated. Excellent. A crowd of the faithful slowly trickle in, passing by the dead so they may prostrate themselves at the holiest of spots. Not a one says thanks to you. Not that it matters. That's Baron Halston von Gunball's job. A troop of northern soldiers passes you on your way out, each of the fighters regarding you with sneers and jeers. Alright, let's heal and stuff while we travel. No doubt, once again, we've... Oh wow, look how many men they have. It's not a huge army, but that's something we could be... If you would have showed up sooner, it would have been an easy fight. But we're going to need more tools. Hopefully they've restocked now. Tempted to go and take that fight. Making sure we didn't get any levels from that. So, I mean, our helmet game has been on point. Getting it this episode, but man, we had so many opportunities for other stuff. I'm gonna switch out the Crypt Cleaver now. Actually, for the one that's the least damaged. He barely even got a chance to swing it, and we need food too. Whoa, whoa, whoa! What's with all this? I will definitely take that fight. Conscripts and 1 officer is not a big deal. Yes, yes, yes. Buy some fish. It's the handgunners that really wreck us. We've got brothers that need stuff. So I guess I'll hold on to that. We can sell Saifs. Scimitars we should probably repair when we have the ability. I definitely don't need all of these powder bags. I'll keep 2. Yeah, we need to repair all that. A cool weapon to give these bros. I mean, a fire lance is just not going to be as good as a fighting lance, sadly. Let's organize. And let's see. Kind of just a question of who's sort of the most battle ready. And I'm leaning towards Grimwald. I'm gonna keep his armor light. I mean that's a pretty good kit for where he is. In terms of his abilities. I'm just debating whether or not I want to try and get him in on this fight. We're going to rename these 2 guys in the next episode. I don't have the list in front of me, sadly. I'm looking at the nasal rusty helmet. Something we should give somebody. Yeah. Give it to him. And then you will be a throwing bro. I'm kind of just going to stick a ton of these on you just so I remember. So I don't mess that up. Whoa, what was that? Was that a super cheap? No, it's not. I was looking at that billhook thinking it might be really cheap, but it was not. And they have... I mean, we don't have any tailors. That could be interesting just for some different stuff. I thought for a second I saw a poacher, which I would have hired. For some more ranged firepower. Oh man, Noble Mail. One of the coolest looking armors in the game. It has such a weird like niche that it fills. I'm gonna sell this pike. I was thinking about giving fire lances. You know what? That might actually be the perfect weapon for him, is a fire lance. He still gets the increased chance to hit from a spear, while also benefiting from some of his range skill, I do believe, with Ignite. That might be his weapon, just straight up, for like a long time. It's hard to justify, you know, one of those over a fighting spear, though. I think that's a bit excessive. It's just so much better. So we were able to buy tools, correct? 60? I'm thinking whether or not that's enough for us to repair stuff that's just in our inventory. Either way, guys, we have time for another big fight. This is a much less dangerous version of the fight we already took. I would like to repair first. Is everyone kind of healed up? Screamer, not so much. We could do something kind of funky like this. I like to keep my men separate. So, like, these guys are separate because they're kind of low level. These guys are over here because they're brothers that we want to rotate in. And he's going to sit in the center just because he's injured. So it's kind of like I categorize them here, so I just know what I'm looking at first glance. I would like to repair more, but that's okay. Let's do it. One more fight for the day, and we shall be done. Yeah, I should have considered that their conscripts would mean lots of two-handed weapons, so they're really no less dangerous than they have been. These may be even more dangerous than the handguns in certain situations. But they have a lot less frontliners here. So hopefully we can actually flank in this battle. It's just this one officer holds down almost the entire flank himself. Take our shots. It'd be nice to get rid of him before he can use the lance. We'll see how aggressive the officer gets. I'm always a little bit surprised when units like that become very aggressive. We'll hold. Because a lot of times what you'll see is like hedge knights and stuff kind of dancing around. That was good. I had a feeling we could do that. Nearly one-shot him, that is. Yeah, he's basically dead. Now this is what I wanted to do. Perfect. Got 50s on these guys. Now if they step up and just stun the hell out of Rodrigo over and over again, he's going to have a bad day. Depends. The officer might step up here. That's a good shot. Holy crap. Probably should get Miguel in there as a melee bro. And I'm going to step in here with Arcus. So we command the high ground. Hard not to make a Star Wars reference every time I say we have the high ground. Alright. We've got some lines on some of their backliners. I'll take that 52. We just need one shot to kill this guy. Ah, the stun. The stuns are going to be more brutal than anything from all these pole maces. They do decent damage, but they're preventing my damage. And we'll see, they may not even want to step in on me while I'm on this high ground, but... yeah, and then sadly... oh, no. Okay, Wolf is in trouble. Hope for another big shot there. Point blank. Wolf is in trouble. His armor is not very high. It's hard to know what to do there. We could have like no, we couldn't have. Maybe Andreas has rotation. I don't remember. I feel like it should say right there in his tooltip and it doesn't. Damn, didn't quite get him. However, if we beat the hell out of this dude, he won't have a very good time. Nice. I can shield wall up. Oh no, that's right. We have a cut artery and he's bleeding. Alright, we land the stun. Very good. I can't believe how hard those dudes are to kill. They damage sponge so much. We might be able to put some overwhelm on him there with Andreas. He's wavering, and he's got an injury. Come on, Wolf. We've got a lot of brothers taking a lot of damage, but... And he goes down, and we get another scimitar. 'Tis the season. Good hits. Unfortunate. Alright, and Wolf survives another day. This needs to be a big one. If we had gotten a kill there, we would have gotten a reset. That whiff was painful, because I could have gone for a shield destroy. That was luck, and I'll take that. I need a little luck right now to get out of this moderately bad situation. I'm going to go for him. I'm going to step in here. Let's freak these dudes out. Justin hasn't had any luck. He's just been, like, face tanking everything. I'm going to go first. I've got the fatigue to let that happen. Alright, Justin's not having a good time. We needed to stun there. It just puts one less person able to attack Justin. But I really want to kill that conscript. Like, that guy's got to go. Good, we needed that. Didn't even realize they still had an attack, though. I mean, we have rotation. We could potentially get him out. Okay. Come on, Justin. Damn. He's in so much trouble. Thank you. Alright, Tongue. You are the man. This could be a huge shot, and it was. It was an enormous shot, and we get a reset. That is what I'm talking about, ladies and gentlemen. And now Reynold comes in like y'all forgot about me. Are you serious? Zigzag. I should be able to dock their pay every time they shoot one of their own brothers. You know what? And you're gone, sir. Alright, seems good. We're not completely out of it yet. I'm going to step in here. There's still a chance of something going poorly with this guy. Yeah, I was going to say he could go for Wolf, and he could hit him. Wow, they double went for Tongue, and they both landed. Okay, very nice. Need 6 to swing, we don't have it. Still not freaking out. Maybe after a hammer shot? No. Buddy's decapitated? No problem. You guys are a little too unafraid of me. Wolf, that was a horrible mistake to put him in. That could have undone all my hard work just now. I guess we just have to hope he doesn't get hit. Damn. Still not wavering. Finish him. Thank you, Reynold. Quietly doing the Lord's work. And we got another helmet. Another one of these massive helmets. And just a lot of gear that's worth a lot of money. Good fight. It's worth it, guys. We're basically getting full helms. Full helms are about 4K when you're getting them for a good price. So getting them for free, obviously superior. And despite, I mean, the fatigue problems, I think we should put him in that. It only cost him 2, I think. 17 versus... No, it's more than that. No, it's only costing him 2 fatigue. Interesting. Maybe Brawny helping out there. Southern Helmet with Coif. Let's give that to Miguel. No, that's a 200. This is better. Let's give that to Ulfric here. And I can't stand to look at that ugly combo. There we go. My eyes couldn't handle that, guys. Heater shield heal, pretty good. I'll take that. Organize it up a bit. And that was a fun fight at the last. We didn't get any armor, but what did we get? 3 amazing helmets in today's episode. Can't complain about that, guys. Thank you so much for watching. My name is Brett. My channel is Goodtalk Gaming. And as always, y'all, I'll see you in the next one. Take care, guys.